Right, it's week 11. Trying to get my handicap to scratch for the end of 2023.
Okay, Dan, this is on the left the model that I used for what we call the transition, which is the down move into the left side in our golf swing. And if you watch carefully here, you'll see the model on the left makes this really sort of down move here. Okay, so you can see what happens here. And a little bit complicated, but we've talked about this a bit. And what you'll see is his right butt, left butt go back, or his right butt holds back, left butt goes back, but also the left side of his pelvis and the left knee put pressure down into the left foot. So you'll see that down move there, left shoulder goes down, left side of his trunk goes down, butt goes back, pressure goes down into the left foot in the transition right there. And you can see that he's really in that over the ball position with his trunk. Okay, now if you watch our searching for scratch hero, okay, he doesn't go down, you can see he goes across. Okay, so you make the target move there, not quite as well as I'd like. Okay, so you go across, knees don't separate, whereas his knees separate. So you're not really making that down move and getting into a position where your butt's gone back. So you can see that you're actually still in a, well, it's probably not an up position, but you can see his body when he comes into this 9 o'clock down position there. You can see his lower body is more back, his upper body's more over, and you can see he's got a much better separation and more pressure down into his left side. So that would be what I want you to do, because your hand position here through impact, your release pattern there is excellent with your hands and arms, and that's excellent. But you're just not quite coordinating that body as well as I'd like. So you can see he stays over the ball. Great model for me is that position there. And if we bring you back to that similar position, we've got you pretty much there. And you can see that his butt is way back more than yours is. His legs are sort of a little bit different. But anyway, mate, that down move's crucial for more pressure into your left side and better ground force, which is modern day thing, but that's what everyone's doing, getting ground force to create more speed.
Very windy today, so it's going to be an interesting round, but looking forward to it. And I done some prep during the week, got out for practice round and got to the range, worked on a few issues, so we'll see how we go today. Looking forward to it, as I said, and yeah, check back in after the round and get an update. All right, well, not a terrible round today, but I was definitely on a really good score and and gave it away. So need to work out why. I don't know whether I got ahead of myself. I had a really good front nine, and then on the back nine just had a bit of an implosion. Had 2 double bogeys in a row, which really hurt. 3 birdies though, so some really good shots, and yeah, 3 birdies is yeah, not a bad result at all, but yeah, just those double bogeys, I've got to get rid of those and work out why I'm having those really bad holes in the middle of my round. Whether it's a lack of concentration or getting ahead of myself, I'm not 100% sure, but positive result, still shot 8 over par. So yeah, one worse than my handicap, but it should bring my average score down a little bit, so we might see some improvement on the handicap. We'll see, but I'll dive into the results, stats as usual, and have a look at it a bit later. Some stats from the round. 35 points, as I said, so that's 8 over par, which is was pretty good in those conditions, so pretty happy with that. Driving percentage, 62% of fairways hit, so that's definitely on the up. Some improvement there, which I'm really happy about. That has been a massive weakness, so stoked that I hit a few more fairways there. Greens and regulations, 38%, still way too low, and my short game has definitely been letting me down there, so definitely need to improve that. I've missed a few greens from 100 metres and in, which is really frustrating, so definitely need some work there. 3 birdies, hole 5, 7 and 10, really happy with that result. 6 pars, 7 bogeys, and unfortunately 2 double bogeys, which obviously really hurt. Holes 13, 14. 14 is definitely not a hard hole, so that was the most disappointing one. That's a par 5, so that's a terrible result. 13 is a very hard hole, and these holes 12, 13 generally are my worst. Average putts 1.72, so my putting was okay, but still definitely felt like I left a few out there. Could have been a very different result had I just kept it together through those couple of holes there. Just some stats from the round. Under the conditions and how windy it was, I'm pretty happy with that. So 35 points, but yeah, definitely let it slip away from me, and it could have been a different result.